Okay. Hi, my name is Zach Houston, and I am a senior product champion for Kongsberg Digital. And today I'll be talking about how operators and twin suppliers can use digital twins to help optimize production in brownfield and operating assets. So for today's short presentation, I want to demystify how we can use digital twins to help with production and process optimization. In the industry, many vendors and projects are now moving from a static digital twin deployment that only aggregates data sources to developing site-specific applications to capitalize on their investment. This presentation will show you how process and production optimization, in many cases, is still a problem of work process optimization, and the process digital twins can use to resolve this. So when deploying a digital twin application, in step one, the site needs to first establish what they call a static twin or collaborative twin. These are matured solutions in the twin space now, and they focus mostly on aggregating data, such as engineering and maintenance documents, 3D models, integration with real-time and maintenance data systems, etc., into a single environment. I urge you to use the static twin to identify data gaps in your asset and close those gaps before building too much further on top of your digital twin. In step two of deploying a digital twin application, clients and suppliers need to work closely together to identify key work processes or workflows for digitalization within their current business processes. Don't worry about being too visionary at this point, especially early in the project. Just find solid use cases that you know will benefit from digitalization. Step three, digitalize the work processes. At this step, you're taking the twin from a static to a more active style twin. This can be as simple as moving documents from emails into the web, connecting multiple data sources into a single web application, or adding simple dashboards or tables to help visualize the process instead of maybe creating report documents. Think of this process like back in the 80s and 90s, moving from paper to PC, but this time instead you're going from disconnected systems to a single widely accessible web application. Finally, in step four, and only after you have the rest established, begin to think about how you can improve these workflows using advanced functionality that the twin enables. This can be machine learning applications, simulation and forecasting, process automation that is currently done manually. But keep in mind, even if you find there isn't a clear value to this step, you will have already digitalized a process and provided value and improved quality to your business. Then recycle. So that's nice, but what does that have to do with brownfield optimization? Well, in this case, I will show you one way that production process optimization can be resolved by digitalizing a common work process I've seen in the industry. So most operations teams I've worked with will know this cycle. A team member has a good idea on how to optimize the process, or a new production plan comes out unexpectedly as a result of maintenance, whatever. The operations team will contact process engineering, typically through an email or a daily stand-up meeting, and they assign the case to an SME to do some studies on the best way to operate the new production at the new production rates. They submit a report, typically to some other SME, rotation, surveillance, reliability, whoever the expert is, to review the new conditions. And again, that is passed back to operations, usually through another stand-up meeting for them to actually implement the change. So here I've estimated, maybe conservatively, this could be a 4 or 5 day process when the case is not of extreme urgency. And in many unscheduled or unexpected events, the event could actually be done, or basically done, by the time this process makes its round. So with a twin, we can build an application that reduces this from a 5-day workflow to something that can take well less than half a day. So when you're using a production optimization application, just like before, the operator identifies a need to change the process operation and wants to do so efficiently. This time, instead of waiting on an email or stand-up, the operator goes to a web-based application integrated with process simulation in the twin. The operator may pick a few different operations to simulate, and through simulation containers in the cloud, results of these new operating conditions are generated. The results of the simulation can then be checked against known data sources within the twin, such as alarm limits, normal operating ranges, whatever. And the twin tool then creates a web-based report of these scenarios for the operator to pick the best one and make the change. Here, based on conservative estimates, this workflow could take an hour or half an hour, 15 minutes, whatever, but you can see how significantly better that is than a process that takes multiple days. It's easy to see how a workflow like this can increase operational efficiency or production, maybe just by a few percent over the course of those days, but at most large facilities, just 1 or 2 events of these events per year could easily pay back the investment on the application. So I hope this short presentation and example use case helps show how in many cases, the process of optimizing a process is still about optimizing a work process and is about not about having an overly sophisticated digital twin tool. Here I've posted a list of the 4 steps to deploying a digital twin application, and for the sake of time, I won't go over them all again, but feel free to take a quick screen grab or snippet for review later. But in summary, don't overcomplicate your digital twin applications. Take deliberate steps towards digitalization and don't skip any of them. And finally, think about how digital twin applications can improve the efficiency of your existing work processes, which have been well tested, rather than building something brand new to completely replace them. Thank you. I appreciate your time and the opportunity to present at ONS. Thank you.